global, that's my duty. Let my feet when I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you on the track. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your door. We coming straight to your door. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes.
From Atlanta, Georgia, we're live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Penix now on 1st down. Caught. There's the rookie out of Baylor. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Penix out 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, Penix to the air. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on the opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. With Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And keeping his own lead costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pull out in front further, 13-zip. Drake London with the touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Dory Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here with Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 50. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed on a couple of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. And go to him again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. There's a hurry-up offense here. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles lower the deficit to a single possession. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. You always tell me Bucket is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first down, here's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he'll push this upfield and earn that one. Loose set it down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And again, it's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Coup on now for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw that. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense up to the line fast. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Penix on 1st down. Hits his running back. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Dicorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Penix is going to throw again. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. into the air with Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. Back deep for the Falcons is Mike Hughes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Penix. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That throw intended for Drake London. So now they have third and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Pass complete to Robinson.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
at the 10-yard line.
On first down, Hurts bails out of the pocket quick, and he drives this forward to the 6.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. Working quickly here. Hurts now on third and goal. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Penix here from the gun. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Another try following the sack. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on third and 17. On first down, here's Penix. This back, it's Robinson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Strong running inside the 30. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
For a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. His throw is caught. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, and a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts now from the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Hurts trying again on second down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Down the field, he's got Wilson. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Hurts throwing again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got second down. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
And again, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7. It's Hurts once again. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts yet again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Trying again, following the sack. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Now Hurts on third and long. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Gronk had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're running here with Bijan Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Penix working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Lewis C.
To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap. Give to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
1st down throwing from Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. Maybe time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes out to the left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's second down. He's across the 20, still going. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't big enough, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives him backwards, second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Fourth and forever coming up. On 4th down, Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.